think we all know what happened in March. It's called COVID-19. The business I was in was really all about moving lots and lots of people around the nation and around the world, quite frankly, on trips. So I knew that COVID would have an impact potentially on my job and my future. I was laid off on April 21st. Early in the morning, got it, and was notified that I would no longer be employed. And honestly, I never thought I would see that day. That week was probably the hardest week I've ever lived, to be honest with you. I've been through a lot through life, and there's always things that happen, but that week in and of itself, to feel like a complete failure, it hurt. And I know there's lots of other people out there that have felt that exact same feeling.
I knew that Jeremy wasn't really happy in his job. He absolutely loved his team. So that was really what was keeping him there, plus him just being so loyal. And so we started praying about it. You know, God, show us the path for his career. And one night we were with our community group and went around asking for prayers, and he asked specifically, you know, God, show me the way, and was just really looking for, you know, God's will for him and his career. And wow, I mean, God showed up and answered that prayer. Very, you know, we thought Jeremy would, you know, end up leaving at some point and making the decision on his own. But I think God knew that Jeremy would never do that, like on his own will. God needed to push him. Like he said, he's always wanted to run his own business, but never had the time to step back and figure out exactly what it is that he would want to do. So I think God knew he had to be out of there to take the time to do that. So he got laid off. I mean, it was shocking. But looking back on it now, we know without a doubt it was God answering our prayer. It was hard watching him go through that. We've been through some really tough things with losing family members and fertility struggles, but I can tell you, I have never seen him get so down. And he was always pretty confident in his work and, you know, really took pride in his work. And I mean, his self-esteem just went to the bottom of the barrel, and it absolutely broke my heart to see him that way.
Those lows are as low as they get in these times, and because of those lows, it's actually helped me to reconnect with the Lord. I'll commend Kathleen. She's always been really good at reading daily devotions and staying in the Bible. That's just hasn't really been me in the past. I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe that he saved me, right? So, but, you know, at the end of the day, was I doing the things I needed to be doing to stay close? No. But now, especially in those lows, once you hit that bottom, I seek out the Bible app. I do my best to read the daily devotions every single day. There's stories on there. There's a message, and a pastor from around the world will come on, and actually you can watch a video. So I don't do it every day, but right now and through most of this time, I've spent a lot of time getting through that. It's been great as far as drawing me closer, and just asking for guidance. And, you know, we're so quick to want to jump and have all the answers, and in times like this, you don't have very many answers. You just got to kind of be quiet and try to listen. And I feel like this is an important piece to the story. Back before I asked the community group for prayers around my job, this is the day that kind of set everything in motion. I think it was January 23rd or something like that, and Pastor Chuck was giving the message. The message was essentially leaving your legacy is probably the biggest message I've ever received from any church I've actually sat in. And it is because it challenged me to ask myself, what is my legacy? And it scared the living crap out of me. Because I feared that if I did not have tomorrow, one of my first thoughts was, what would my kids and what would my wife say about me? Would they say I was a grouch, that I was always stressed out because of work? Or would they say, no, Jeremy taught me right from wrong. Jeremy tried to lead by example. Jeremy tried, or Dad, whatever. These are the values and things that my dad taught me. And honestly, in that moment, I feared that they would say the first. I'm pretty sure it was either that night or a week later in the community group, that's why I asked for the prayer regarding my job. And that's what, like I said, that's what kicked all of this off. One message at Messiah from Pastor Chuck. I can tell you, I hope my legacy with my family is different than what I thought it was, potentially. And when I say that, are there going to be stressful moments in owning a business? Yes. But I think because of that and the life that I've been through and the situation I've been through can help me reflect a little bit on that and not to be caught up in the work and allow for the positive interaction with the family.
I would say that we are definitely closer and walking with the Lord together more than what we were. Our relationship has gotten closer, and our relationship with the Lord has gotten much stronger.